So basically it's just an update. A couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, in my area there's a spate of van break-ins. Someone was just going around breaking into all different types of vans, builders vans, T5s, T4s, caddies, you know. There's a few vans that got done over properly, got broken into and like tools removed and whatnot. My van, they did attempt to get into my van. One of the neighbours just along from me disturbed them, told them to Foxtrot Oscar, and they jumped into the getaway vehicle and scarpered. They come in, my neighbour come and told me, knocked on my door and let me know. And on the inspection, they tried to get like a rod down between the window and the door panel to yank up, I suppose, the door catch or whatever. They took out, broke the connector on the door lock control module, so that naffed that. And they also, for some reason, went down and started smacking the window regulator motor. They thought they were going to dislodge it and the window fall down. I don't know. So I, out of my own money, out of my own pocket, obviously, I've had to replace both of those. The module cost, the window regulator module cost like 120 quid second hand, because the brand new one's like 300 odd pounds from main dealer. Got that on eBay, and I bought a door lock which cost 40-50 quid or something, out of my own pocket. Since then I've obviously been a bit more vigilant when it comes to my van. Now my van is parked outside my house, down the main road. So what I've been doing at night time is leaving like the bathroom window open. My missus, she'll wake up to a gnat fart. So I've had that sort of open. VE day, everyone was obviously celebrating, having a really good day. I got home, I got in home from out the garden, sort of sat chilling out in the front room. About 11:30, 20 to 12, went up to bed, went into the ensuite bathroom, brushed my teeth, heard a commotion outside, like loads of people just shouting and cheering, this, that and the other. So I just stick my head out and be a nosy neighbour. And literally from start to finish, watched this kid, 18-year-old, walk up to my van, punch me wing mirror, and then rip it down. Totally unprovoked, just showing off and being an ass in front of his mates. So me being me, didn't want to let it slide. I was going to just go on out and let him know that I'd seen him do it. So I went down outside to my van, checked the mirror. Yeah, sure enough, it was completely naffed. It was hanging down. Looked along the road. Said kids were then beating 10 tons of manure out of another car, a Ford Focus, I think it was. Bent a wiper arm, you know, kicking the mirror and that. Shouted to him, told him to leave people's cars alone. Had a bit of a social distance set to with them, and it was at this point I realised that actually, you know, it's one kiddie in this group that's just obviously had too many sherbets, being an absolute tool, showing off. The kids all scarpered, they all sort of ran off. Again, I was in my gym jams, you know. I didn't want to go chasing after them and causing a commotion. There's not really a lot you can do in that sort of instance. I did report it to the police, but I was told I'd have to give a statement over the phone, and if I had any footage or CCTV of them doing it, then they can then pursue it. Sort of wrote it off really. Put a post on Facebook, and a friend of mine, actually I met him through, as you know, I'm an on-call firefighter. I met him through the fire service, Paddy. So I put this post on Facebook, and Paddy, that absolutely legend that he is, messaged saying, I've got a spare mirror if you want it, but it's manual. Mine are obviously electric. So he dropped around, gave me free of charge. So Paddy, if you watch this, cheers mate, you're an absolute legend. So I've got to now fix that, put that mirror on, change it all. I don't mind, you know, the time and the labour and that. I'm a mechanic by trade, so that don't mean nothing to me, and the mirror was given to me free. But that's not the principle. I use my vehicle to respond to and from the station, to go and help people in need that I don't know and never met and probably will never meet again. You know, whether it be in house fire or an RTC or whatnot. The thing that's really infuriating me is people don't see the bigger, like, don't think about the bigger picture. Like the people that were breaking into vans. I mean, one guy in the area had all his tools nicked out of the back of his van. He was out of work. This was during a time when everyone's probably on furlough. Some money's probably tight for him anyway. And then you get that sort of sense of, well, I'm stuck in my house, and now people are targeting my possessions outside of my house. You know, I don't really know what to do. The VW security system on the vans, I mean, Google it. They have deadlock on the doors, and they have immobilizers. In their wisdom, they didn't decide to stick any audible warning on there, like shock sensors, so if someone hits the van, you know. So that is something that I've obviously got to you know, sort out and put in place. But again, it's all money, you know. I've got to update the security system on it, but it is all funds. I feel a little bit obviously let down, a little bit annoyed, simply due to the fact that they could have, say, kicked 10 tons of crap out of my van, disappeared up round the corner, got himself into a spot of bother, dialed 999. I'll still turn up and help them, you know. I foot the cost for the repair bills. I could have chased after them, given an absolute hiding, dragged them to the police station, but I mean, let's face it, what's anyone gonna gain out of that? Yeah, so I've got a few more projects now that I've got to obviously get done. I don't know, it's just never ending. I do need to, at the moment, I'm borrowing a mobile PIR sort of setup, which goes in the van. So if, you know, anyone does loiter around by it or disturb it, it's going to go off. But obviously I need to get my own sort of alarm system. I'm looking at the Cobra one, which works off the key fob, deactivates and activates, and got shock sensors, you know, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, when funds permit, when funds allow, I'll look into that. Obviously, on-call firefighters, we don't make a lot of money. I've been furloughed from my main job because obviously the current climate. So, you know, got mortgage bills, all the rest of the bits and pieces to pay for. So kind of try and prioritise it a bit and try and see if I can find something to do it. Yeah, it's a bit of a negative one to start off with, but it is what it is, as they say. Plans for today: I've got to tidy up the garage. It's an absolute tip. So most things you sort of get stuck, drawn into the old lockdown, yeah, and put things on the back burner. So I'm going to sort this absolute, I say it's a shed, but it's actually worse than a shed in here. It's horrendous. Yeah, looking at getting a diesel heater, again, after I've sorted out the initial security side of things. Looking at getting a diesel heater that's going to be installed. I'm on a forum at the moment. It's called Nomads, NOMADZ. It's free to join. It's for van dwellers, as opposed to or the people that like vans, you know, appreciate people living in vans and that. It is moderated, it is monitored, so no trolls or anything like that. Get over there is all I can say. It's a really good forum. Nothing's taken seriously. Everyone just has a laugh over there. You know, everyone's opinions are valid. No one's nasty. It's run by a real good chap. Yeah, try that one out. Check that one out. So they've all got Iberspacher, not Iberspacher, what are they called? I don't know, Chinese diesel heaters. A few of them have got the diesel heaters. So it's given me the sort of mindset to maybe get a diesel heater. I have wanted one for a while, and they're fairly good price at the moment, so give that a whirl. Trying out this mic because a few people have said that audio quality wasn't overly great, but I'm just filming it on a phone. You know, it's just to keep people updated, because people are messaging me, asking me to do this, talk about this and talk about that, and you know, everything. Whatever you guys want to know or want to see me do, if you want me to fix something on a van, or you want to ask me how to do certain things, whether it's just on a van or not, whether you want to ask about information, you know, you want an insight into on-call firefighter, whatever it is, leave a comment. I try and give as much information to people as I can. No one's in this to make money. Well, I say no one's in this to make money, but on my channel, it's not about making money. It's just about sharing information, sharing knowledge. There's a lot of commercialized channels out there, and there's very few real life, real talk sort of channels. So yeah, I use it as a platform really to spread knowledge. I've taken quite a lot of my videos down just because I think they can be redone better. But obviously I've had to leave a few up so the channel still looks active. Obviously, if you want to follow me on any sort of my journeys out and about, things that I'm fixing, issues you want me to talk about, certain subjects, anything like that, then yeah, leave a comment below. If you want to follow me, subscribe, all that sort of jargon really. If you don't want to subscribe and watch the videos, don't subscribe, watch the videos. Yeah, leave your feedback and everything. I'm thick-skinned. Criticism, constructive criticism, is what makes the world go round. So yeah, have a good one, stay safe, and see you on the next one.